You're out with a friend, and when the topic shifts to work, your friend complains about their salary. Again, you've heard the complaint a dozen times, but the advice you give goes to waste because your friend doesn't take action. After you ask why they don't just do something about it, they share that when review season rolls around, they freeze and simply hope their boss just notices their hard work. Sounds familiar? Here's the truth. Hope is not a negotiation strategy. If you want a raise, you have to go after it. You have to create and execute a strategy. It is a negotiation after all. Nora Roberts said, if you don't ask, the answer is always no. Today, you'll get negotiation phrases that will help you open the door to a salary discussion and to get a higher salary. These aren't cheesy lines or TikTok hacks. Every phrase is science-backed, field-tested, and will have your manager listening, not yawning. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know how to avoid the classic mistakes, what to say for the best results, and how to do it in a way your boss might even thank you for the conversation. Negotiation isn't just for salespeople and hustlers. Every day, you're negotiating. Whether it's for higher pay, what to have for dinner, or a big contract. Everything is negotiable. Whether or not the negotiation is easy is another thing. Famous words from Carrie Fisher. I'm Friese. I'm a negotiator. I solve problems and challenges through negotiating. If you want one-on-one assistance, contact me at hello@soundnegotiator.com. I'm here to help you get the best outcomes. What not to say? Let me call out the common mistakes up front. When people ask for a raise, they often sound like this. Would it be possible to maybe discuss my salary at some point? Or, no rush, but maybe we can talk about my salary when you have time at some point? Oh, you're busy. Yeah, sure. I'll get back to you next quarter. Sorry for asking. These phrases put the power in the other person's hands. You're telling them that they hold all the cards, but please know that you also bring value. If you want real progress, a decision to talk about your salary, you want phrases that invite a discussion, not an act of charity. What to say instead? Let's upgrade your script from beggar to confident value creator. Remember, you create results for your company. As Mark Twain said, the secret of getting ahead is getting started. So let's go. The first step, set up a meeting. Sure, you can drop a few comments at the coffee machine to let your boss know you want to talk about the future. But the meeting itself has to be planned. How? By asking this question. When are you available for a meeting to review my performance and development? Why does it work? It shows respect for your manager's time. It also signals that you see this as an important conversation. And last but not least, it creates a focused context for talking about value and pay. No surprises for anyone. The second step. Start by getting your manager to talk. The smartest negotiators ask questions and let the other side come to their own conclusions. For example, you can try this question. What is your view on the results this last quarter? How did my work contribute to the successes we have had? What are the main priorities for the team in the coming quarter? What can I do to help achieve these priorities? Why does it work? You get your manager to state your value out loud, building their own buy-in. They connect your results to team and company success. And lastly, you show you're invested in the company's future, not just your salary. Want help with your next negotiation strategy? Download the Sound Negotiator Assistant and prepare like a pro. The links are in the description. The third step, moving the conversation from work and performance to remuneration. You start by summarizing the answers from your boss. We have discussed my contributions to the company and how I will continue to support our success. I'm happy here. I enjoy working with you and my colleagues. But there's one thing I want to discuss, my salary. Is it unreasonable to ask for a salary negotiation based on my results? Why does it work? You anchor the conversation in facts and shared goals, not just feelings. A no-oriented question makes your boss feel safe and in control. And saying no actually opens the door to discussing your pay. It sets up a natural transition to compensation. Once your manager answers with no, you have opened the door for a real salary conversation. Please follow up with an open question. How can we work together to get my salary more in line with the value I bring to our company? A bonus tip, be ready with a number or salary range if asked. The fourth step, Tackle objections and challenges. We do this through asking open-ended questions, because we want to know the objections and challenges and we want the manager to be on our side. What is preventing us from changing my salary? What can we do to get approval for a salary review? What would need to change for this to be feasible? Why does it work? You uncover specific obstacles. You encourage your boss to think constructively about solutions. It makes them an active participant, not just a gatekeeper. The fifth step. Move towards a decision, not just a polite future maybe. Use the answers from step 4 to establish accountability. Use questions to do this. If timing is the problem, what's a realistic schedule for a review? How should we move forward from here? Make sure commitments are SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Here's an example. You start with, "Boss, when are you available for a meeting to review my performance and development?" Their reply, "Let's talk on Friday." You start that meeting with a few minutes of chit-chat before asking your opening question. How do you assess success in my role? Your manager will say something like, delivery against project targets, supporting the team, and contributing to revenue are the main criteria. Then you'll ask, looking back at this past year, which of my contributions stood out to you? Their feedback, you finished the Alpha project ahead of schedule, brought in that big client for an extra $550,000 in revenue, and you've really helped the junior team members step up. Your reply, thank you for that feedback. Based on how my work has helped this company achieve its targets, would it be unreasonable to discuss my salary? Their reply, no, not unreasonable, but budget is tight in this quarter. Your next question will be, what would you suggest we do to get budget for a raise? Their response, I'll discuss this with HR and I'll get back to you before next Friday. You can close with, great, I'll keep leading on the Alpha project and I'll coach the juniors. And let's set a follow-up for next Friday. Thank you for the constructive and pleasant meeting. Then a bonus tip. Avoid these classic mistakes. Don't apologize for asking. There's no reason to apologize for a polite, open-ended question. Don't give them an easy out by talking too much. Ask questions and listen instead of talking yourself. As Will Rogers said, never miss a good chance to shut up. Summary. Negotiating your salary is about confidence, preparation, and asking the right questions. Set a meeting, focus on your value, use open-ended questions, and make your manager an active participant in finding solutions. Questions drive the best outcomes, so be clear, assertive, and ready to listen. Negotiating a raise is not magic, luck, or impossible. It's about asking the right questions in the right way at the right time. Use the phrases we've discussed, and you'll know what it takes to get the outcome you deserve. Maybe you won't get a higher salary on the spot, but you will learn exactly how to get there in the future. Remember, questions are the answer. Good luck with your next negotiation. Get what you're worth.